Winemaker Nick's a man of wealth, but money can't buy him the thing he wants most: true love. Nick's opened his heart and his home to his two city girls. But yesterday, a date with 19-year-old Christy was a disaster. The silence said it all. Today, though, Nick's hoping a date with Stephanie might be more fruitful.
Bye, Christy.
See ya. Bye, guys. Have fun.
Like Nick, Stephanie is ready to find love and settle down. And she's starting to think this farmer is ripe for the picking.
I do fancy him very much. I think he's a lovely, lovely guy, and I think he's very sexy.
Nick's a true charmer, but he's chosen a bit of an odd way to start their date.
You driven a tractor before?
Not lately.
Tractor driving's not your typical first date, but it lets them both get closer.
It was very, very cosy. There was a lot of flirting going on in the tractor, actually.
It's heating up in here a bit. Steph's definitely flirtatious. Kind of gives me the eyes, I think. And she's always getting herself a lot closer to me than what Christy is.
With the tractor lesson done, it's time to unwind. And this farmer knows how to do it in style.
Yeah, here we are.
My God. The setting was amazing, very romantic, out in the vines.
Cheers.
Thanks. Are you a bit of a romantic?
What's romantic?
You tell me. I thought it would be the perfect setting to kiss Nick. I thought it would be very romantic. I'm making you nervous.
Yeah, a little bit, I think.
Going a bit, blushing a bit, Nick.
Yeah, I know, I can feel myself going red. Yeah, probably could have kissed her, but I wasn't sure if she was up for the same.
Obviously, there's a time and place for everything, and it just wasn't the right time.
But from the looks of things, that time may not be too far away.
In tablespoons. And usually
Back at the winery, Nick's decided to take the girls to meet his mum and sister. If that wasn't pressure enough, Nick has a job that's really going to turn up the heat.
Christy and I have been asked to make a dessert to take to Nick's family dinner tonight.
The challenge has Christy and Stephanie a little stressed, but Nick's seeing the lighter side.
How are the tarts going on?
Everything's fine. Nicky looks.
And what are you cooking for dessert?
You'll find out later. Go away. So I do like cooking, but Christy was definitely out of her element.
I'm not impressed myself that we have to actually do this. I know I'm going to stuff it up. No, I definitely think I need a few cooking lessons because I'm crap. Does that look way too much cocoa powder? Jesus! It's just going to shit. Okay, yeah, I've made a bit of
Christy.
If Christy's relying on her cooking to win over Nick's family, she may be in trouble.
Good, you taste it and let me know what you think. Doesn't taste quite right, does it?
A good impression tonight could win them their farmer's heart. It's making quiet Christy a bit jittery.
Yeah, I usually don't get nervous or stressed out, but this is one thing that does sort of get to me.
Stephanie, though, is quietly confident.
I don't have any expectations for tonight. Obviously, just to have a good time, get along with the family and hopefully have a few good laughs.
Tonight's dinner is important to Farmer Nick. Since losing his dad, he's been wanting to start a family of his own.
Hello. Hi. Good, how are you?
But his future wife needs to get along with his mum and sister.
This is Christy, Eliza,
Christy, Eliza.
and Jan.
Hi Jen, I'm Christy, how are you?
Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
What have you got?
I'd like to see Nick with a girl who is similar to him, possibly a girl who's been used to the country because he loves the country.
Nice to meet you.
Yes. Yes.
Cheers.
Yes.
As dinner gets underway, Nick's mum finds that beach girl Stephanie's roots are in the country.
So have you always lived in Torquay?
No. For 15 years I lived in Janjuk and grew up there. And then I moved...
It's beautiful there.
It is.
Do you think that you would enjoy the country enough to sort of, you know, like move here? Either of you?
Yes.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, definitely. I'm not here to be... Yes, I think I made a good impression. Well, I hope I did anyway. So far so good.
Steph's doing well, but once again, 19-year-old Christy doesn't have much to say.
Steph managed to do a lot of talking for the both of us, and I think because I was so nervous, I just sort of sat back and let her do the talking.
She may not be saying much, but Christy's age is making an impression for her.
Christy's saying she's a very young girl. If I was 19, I'd be on a plane going to Europe and probably not coming and living in the country straight away.
Nick's family are really warming to Stephanie, and it seems he is too.
Yeah, I'm getting close to having to make the decision between the two girls. It's getting clearer now than it was when the girls first arrived here.
After dinner, Stephanie is definitely leading the race for Farmer Nick's heart.